Yes. Prior to having the mercury fillings removed, I was suffering from severe migraine, really, really bad. At least one day per month, or at least once a month. I was having it for about 3 days, really. And I literally had to lie in bed and sort of press something against one side of my forehead and feeling very nauseous as well, and in a dark room, really. And it was so bad that my GP referred me to the City of London Migraine Clinic, and I was seeing a doctor there regularly. And that was prior to having the mercury fillings removed. Within a couple of weeks or months to having the mercury fillings removed, I was astonished that the migraines vanished completely. I mean, absolutely completely. And since then, that was around October 2001, it's very rare for me to have a migraine now. And on the rare occasions, if I have one, the pain diminished by about 50% as well, really. So I'm still astonished about that myself. It's an incredible difference. The other thing I would say as well is prior to having the mercury fillings removed, I was having great problems in my concentration and in speaking to people. I couldn't remember simple words, and I remember so many times that other people were finishing sentences for me while I was struggling to find the words. And also as well, I was stammering a large amount on the phone as well. I was speaking to people, and astonishingly, again, after having the mercury fillings removed within a couple of weeks to months, there was just a dramatic improvement in my speech. It just seemed, like the fluency of my speech just dramatically improved, really, that I could go on and speak to people without struggling for words and express myself much better, really. And at the same time also, this sort of brain fog that I sort of had, in a sense, since I had the mercury fillings originally way back in primary school about 30 years ago, that vanished as well, and my brain just feels much clearer, really. I can't put in any more words than that, but it's like a fog has lifted, in a sense, and it's still with me to this day. And because of that, I'm finding much more enjoyment in intellectual pursuits and listening to classical music and all things like that, really. And my concentration has dramatically improved as well, really. The other thing as well is I was getting cramping in my hands prior to the mercury as well. It was really, really astonishing, that was happening. And again, after the mercury fillings being removed within a couple of weeks, that vanished completely. And I haven't had that symptom since I've had the mercury fillings removed, really. Whereas prior to the mercury being removed, it was getting worse and worse. And my hands were cramping. I couldn't use a toothbrush to brush my teeth. I was having problems and holding bags and all sorts of things, really. So there's been some dramatic improvements that I've noticed, and I've been astonished myself in the difference, because I've had many of these symptoms for many years, really. And to see such a dramatic improvement within a couple of months is astonishing to me.
Well, I'm delighted for you. I remember that it was very difficult for you to talk and finish one word, let alone one sentence.
Yes.
And now we can't stop you talking.
No. Sometimes anxiety gets me, but in comparison to how it was, it's incredible.
Astonishing, yeah.
It really is. And
what do you say? Well, what more can